All right, so mark your calendars for the 28th of this month, February 28th, which is Monday. That is the deadline in which the MLB owners have imposed upon the MLB Players Association, the union, to get a deal done. Yes, the owners who locked the players out and didn't make any legitimate contact for over a month. Remember December when they were just like, "You do nothing." Nobody did anything? Yeah, a whole wasted month. They've given the Players Union until Monday to agree to a deal. Otherwise, there's going to be games lost. Players are going to lose salary, and MLB owners have made that clear. They said a deadline's a deadline, and they have no problem, going that route. Okay, fine. They haven't made a legitimate real offer yet, or a legitimate counter offer yet, except for little pennies going back and forth. Okay, some things have happened. Okay, yes, universal DH was agreed upon. They have agreed to slight increases in the pre-arbitration of the rookie player salaries, and I've gone over into detail with that type of stuff. It's particularly yesterday. Those videos are in the description below, so if you haven't seen them, take a look. And I break down the numbers for the next 5 years and what's being proposed on both sides and how far apart they still are. But the Players Union also believes that the MLB owners' offer is significantly worse as it pertains to the collective bargaining threshold, and they haven't made a counterproposal of any sort yet in terms of the CBT, or collective bargaining threshold. It's still $214 million, but the tax penalties are worse. So, yeah, it is a worse proposal than it was in the last collective bargaining agreement. So, yeah, it's a step backward. Okay, this is one of the major contentious issues here, aside from service time manipulation, some other thing, tanking, and the pre-arb salaries, which have been discussed. For some reason, not a single discussion has been made yet on the collective bargaining threshold. They clearly don't want to players more. They don't want to pay players more than they do already. I understand not wanting to pay the players at the top because they're always setting the new market, and the players at the top salaries are obscene. But not wanting to pay the players at the bottom and in the middle. The bottom is where I'm most frustrated about. I think where a lot of fans are most frustrated about. You're okay paying somebody $40 million, but not wanting to pay somebody close to $1 million for pre-arb, and that salary only lasts while they're up here, and if they get sent back down, you're not paying the salary. So that logic is way twisted. And just to put it in perspective, players themselves are going to lose about, if we start losing regular season games, they're going to lose about $20 million a day collectively together. There's no real figure as to what the owners are going to lose, but that's a significant amount of money for the players to be losing every day. So this is weird. They have until today, and they're meeting again today, and I hope they meet again tomorrow to hammer something out. And the fact is, there are certain things that the Players Union would be wise to acknowledge and maybe move a little bit closer on, but owners have to move. They have to make a significant proposal here on the collective bargaining threshold, and they haven't done it yet. And they're $35 million apart on that itself. So from 214 to 245 million, which is the absolute bottom level at which teams will get penalized for going above the salary cap, which isn't a real salary cap. It's just something that mostly benefits the owners, okay, and discourages teams from spending way too much money, which also doesn't make sense to me. Not only are you investing in your product, but if you're discouraging them, then you should also discourage them from paying the small market teams money out of their profits, and when small market teams don't use the money to invest in players. So that should be on the table too, but it's not, and it should be. But that's just my opinion. Again, this is opinion based. A lot of everything I'm talking about is fact based, but that last part there's opinion based. But again, this is a channel by a fan, me, made for fans, you. And we all have our views on this stuff. We're all frustrated, and I side with owners on certain things, I side with players on certain things, but this particular one, the collective bargaining threshold, has been known from day one to be one of the most contentious issues, and the owners haven't even opened their mouths yet on it. Okay, and you lock the players out, and you expect them to come to you on everything? That's not good negotiating. Okay, that's not good business. It's foolish, but it is what it is. I've said it repeatedly. Both sides are tone deaf, but this is a really, really tone deaf gesture by the owners here, imposing this deadline without even compromising at all. So You guys let me know what you think. That's what's going on. I'll fill you in later on what happens in today's meeting, so make sure that you're subscribed to this channel if you haven't done so yet. Okay, and if you like these types of videos, please hit the like button, and please share this channel with other friends that you might know that might be baseball fans that you think might enjoy it, because I'm going to keep you filled in on everything once that lockout ends. Every bit of breaking news is going to come your way. I'll talk to you next time.